was the abject failure and pratfall of the healthcare.gov website on day one of open enrollment.
That was painful.
It was, but it wasn't. I would say that that was the result of the surprise, and the surprise was that it was micromanaged from the top, and that the bureaucracy, say what you will about us bureaucrats, but we know how to do big things eventually, at great expense. But we do great things eventually, at great expense. And I think, had the project been handed off from the beginning, in a very sort of project-oriented, project management sort of framework to the bureaucracy, I think that thing would have gotten off the ground and it would have been relatively okay. But because it was micromanaged at the top, I'm not casting aspersions, you can take that as you will. It became too quickly, too unwieldy and too micromanaged to succeed straight out of the gates, and became an incredible symbol of failure for this administration, embarrassment for this administration. I and others worked very hard to try to do what we could to make sure that people still had access to the healthcare that was the real product that we were selling. That was the real goal of the act, was to get people access to care, and we still do work to do that, but it was kind of a shock and a disappointment and kind of a surprise.
Good thing. It's like ancient history now.
And I will say, the silver lining is that we got a ton of free press out of it, and so people who didn't know what healthcare.gov was, that really did.
That's
very positive.
That's, I mean, as humiliating and horrible as it was.
So you're saying it was strategic?
Strategery,
Meant to
totally
do
planned
that.
it.
All right, well, that's a positive note, very positive note on which to end this. I want to do one more thing. I want everyone to sum up in one word only, your experience as a fellow. And I want Kelly and KT to do the same. You don't get out of it just because you're sitting in the back and not up here. And then John's going to sing us a song. No. So one word, sum up your experience as a fellow.
Elucidating.
Gratifying.
I'm using a hyphen. Life altering.
Victorious.
Whirlwind.
Momentous.
Kelly and KT.
I'm going to go with exhilarating. Awesome.